Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to Thursday. I guess, two sides to this weather story as we go toward is good travel conditions are going to be expected. The second part of it is, you ask about a uh, white Christmas. That's probably not going to happen if we have good travel conditions. By the way, still working on the comments. We've actually addressed the issue with the company that we use the software through, and they're working on it. So they're listening to us. So we'll see what's going on. Hey, good morning, Dan Dean from Flint, and still using my phone to see the comments. We'll try to do that, but let's get through the weather too. How does that sound? So what do we have going on here? Well, we have three things I want to talk about today. We do have the warm-up starting. It's going to last into next week, maybe ease back just a touch for Christmas Day, and then surge again in some warmth. We'll look at the weekend weather upon us now. And, I know this is the time of the year where a lot of folks start to head down to the south, maybe down to Florida. It's quite a storm forming in Alabama, Georgia, and Florida on Saturday into Sunday into Monday. I'm going to show you that because I've made that drive before, and boy, Georgia is long, and it looks like you could have a whole Georgia worth of rainfall and Florida worth of rainfall if you pick the wrong day. So we'll get to that too. Starting off right now with the radar, and not much going on around the country. In the northeast corner of lower Michigan, we do have a few snow showers. You could pick up an inch or so of accumulation there, but otherwise across Michigan things are pretty quiet. Cold again this morning. I'm talking about a warming trend, and actually the temperatures have come up a little bit from in the middle of the night. Middle of the night, the skies were clear, then we clouded up. Now we're back up into the teens. And today adds about 10 from yesterday. Yesterday was a cold day. We knew it would be, but I was just amazed at how cold it was with the sunshine out, only staying at 15 degrees in Frankenmuth. And that says it was some very, very cold air. So there you see the cold. Now let's get into the models and show you what's going to happen as we go into the future. This will also show you that storm that I'm talking about down in the Florida area. Okay, so the way I get my comments right now is that I look at my phone. Hey, good morning. Hey, thanks. Yeah, you know what? I thought, what the heck? We're going to almost 50 degrees in some spots, so let's get out the tropical shirts. Good morning, David Watson. You're liking the warmer weather. I got to be really... Boy, I don't want to sound political, but I got to be really, what is it called, nonpartisan on winter here in Michigan. Because I've found over the years that 51% of you hate winter, 49% of you absolutely love winter. I take it, whatever Mother Nature and Old Man Winter brings us is what I run with, because that's all we can do. Hey, good morning, Tony Harris. And good morning, Sarah Maltman. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday already. So here we go. This is the European model that we can show you now. It's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty good out in the future. And unfortunately, I still think at least at 3 days out and farther, it's better than the U.S. model called the GFS. Now, what I want you to focus on is the red lines. Those are temperatures above freezing, basically. I'm into tomorrow night now, and it's just a slow modification of warm-up today and tomorrow. Then look at Saturday. Saturday, the warmth surges into all of the middle part of the U.S. Warmth, we're talking 40s when we should be in the 30s. Also now start to focus in the southeast. Look at the storm that's forming. This is Sunday morning. And look at Sunday. Sunday would not be a day to drive through Georgia. You'd start with rain once you get to the Tennessee-Georgia line, and you would have rain all the way, and you would have rain, not just off and on hit and miss type thing. So Hey, Kevin, thank you. Like the new format. Great. I think there's a lot of potential with it. I'm still working out some quirks and I'm trying to do things and then realizing, wow, we can't do that. So I'm working on it and we watch it every day. But I think in the end, it will be really good. Hey, good morning, Donna from Owasso and Tracy Dickinson Gregus. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we are into Sunday night now. Remember the big storm in the southeast? Not any ice or snow on that, just all rain. Just so if you don't mind rain, no biggie. But I've driven through Georgia and it always seems like the north half of Georgia on our drive has rain. And I could just imagine how you'd be once you got into Florida and you had rain all through Georgia, and it would still be raining in Florida. So we're into Monday and we're still mild. We're still quiet. And then we go to, oh, and I'm sorry. One thing I am forgetting on this is I change my little blurb every morning, a headline that you see. And it's something that I can forget, and I haven't learned that process yet. So someone's asking, Chad Nelson saying 45 days out. I talked about that yesterday. Yeah, I showed you what the European model does at a 45 days out, and I agree with you that the weather does change. That was just kind of a general look at up and down type weather that we're going to have. A lot of disappointed teachers, no snow days. We had plenty of those last year. Okay, so we're into Christmas Eve right there. Look at how quiet in the middle part of the country. And the storm in the southeast moving off. Now we're into Christmas Day. There is a slight little Alberta clipper north of us that could bring some decorative flakes, maybe an inch into the Sioux, maybe into the far northeast corner on Christmas Day. But otherwise, it looks fairly quiet. And then as you'll notice as we head toward the end of the year, the next surge of warmth heads our way. We're at around the 28th, 29th there. So the big thing I want you to get out of this is that we're looking at a fairly quiet weather without a big moisture-laden storm system. Hey, good morning, Steve Hedipole. Bill Hobart likes the new setup. Thank you very much. All right, so total snowfall added up. We're into Monday now and Tuesday and Christmas and into early next week. And there you can see the Rockies out to the west. You're going to get the heavy snow. Middle part of the country, not much at all as far as snowfall going on. And one last thing to give you, temperatures, high temperatures over the next several days. Okay, we are at today. And we jump up from yesterday. Then we're at Friday. We're back to 40 degrees, 41 Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo. Otherwise, temperatures in the 30s, southern lower. Now we're at Saturday. We're well into the 40s, flirting with 50 degrees. Now we're into Sunday, and we probably will have a 50 degrees, 50-degree temperature somewhere from Saginaw to Grand Rapids, south and east, more likely the Detroit, Ann Arbor areas. Even northern Michigan will be into the meltdown. And then we are into Monday, mild again. And we're into Christmas Eve day, still quite mild. Christmas Day is going to ease back just a touch, freezing level from Houghton Lake northward, south of that. Just comfortably cool in the mid to upper 30s. But again, you don't have any major travel problems when you get into something like that. And I think that's the main thing with this. So there you have it. The weather situation, pretty quiet. I think we probably better take that as a blessing as we head into the travel period. We had some pretty quiet travel periods here the last couple of years. I can't think of a major storm right on a major holiday in the last couple of years. So that's some good news. Matthew works for Amazon, probably 24 hours a day right now. Like the good weather, no slipping. I could imagine that. And I'll let you know, you're probably going to be coming to our house a few times. There we go. Thanks for joining me. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Thursday, and we'll see you back here